What's up, everybody? This is the team Donbot bringing you another StarCraft 2 cast. And in the top right, we've got iDynge, the red Terran, and in the bottom left, we got some Korean dude as the blue Zerg. And this is going to be on, what is this, Cloud Kingdom?
Yeah, I believe this is Cloud Kingdom Korean Ladder Edition.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see this. I haven't really seen too many Korean ladder games, but I hear that the Korean ladder is like a lot harder than the North American ladder. So this is a platinum game. I'm thinking this is going to be maybe equivalent to like let's say low masters on the North America. I mean that's what I'm expecting. So I don't want to pump it up too much, but I'm pretty pumped up for this.
Me too. I've never cast a game where I have no idea what the name of one guy is. I would try to, translate this, but my Korean is a little bit rusty. I'm gonna call it like it's like a tree on top of like a table, and like a ball on top of another table. So we can just call him. What should we call this guy?
I'm calling him Korean dude.
Korean dude. All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna make
Hey,
some.
have you ever heard about how to pronounce the Korean alphabet? Like, apparently it's something you can learn. There's only a certain number of letters, and you can actually pronounce it pretty easily. You can learn it in like a couple hours.
That sounds pretty ridiculous. That sounds like
Yeah.
if you wanted to go to South Korea and play some StarCraft, something that you would try to learn. Have you? Wait,
No, I never
you've been
tried
to
to learn it.
But you've been to South Korea before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. That's how I heard about it, but still didn't try it. Come on, I don't have 2 hours. I could be playing StarCraft those 2 hours.
That's true. Or you could be macking on some fine Korean ladies with your being able to
Yeah,
conjugate different verbs in Korean.
right. You can actually in Korea tell a girl you like StarCraft, and they're not gonna like look at you weird.
That's awesome. You mean they'll actually know what you mean?
Yeah, they'll know what you mean, and it's just normal.
Nice.
They don't necessarily like it. Some of them, some of them do. Most of them just kind of tolerate it, kind of like American football over here.
Oh, I see it. Well, let's say it's better than nothing. Better than like
Yeah,
not knowing what it is.
yeah, yeah. But over here, if you're dating a girl and you're like, I really like StarCraft, they're gonna think like you're a nerd or something. Over there, it's the same thing as saying, oh, I like football. I like the Chargers. It-
Yeah, they probably think you were a
Alright, let's
nerd if
get
you
back
did
into
that.
the game.
So, back to the game here. I have a relatively early expansion going down here for the Terran player, and we had a 15 hatchery go down here for the Zerg player. I believe it was like something like 15. 15 hatch, 15 pool. Somewhat early of a gas. It's kind of depends on a lot of players whether they get gas or not. They want to get that early Zergling speed and have more map control. Just there's two different ways to play it. The Korean guy is being, well, I guess they're both Korean guys, so it's weird to say this guy's a Korean guy. Maybe iDynge isn't Korean, but
Yeah,
being a little greedy with this Overlord, if you were good at scouting or really scouted out, you could kill that Overlord. Actually, yeah, he's just sitting right there. That should really be hidden up top around here. Make sure that doesn't get picked off.
Well, this is only low masters, so
Oh, that's true.
that's not great.
That's
They're not
true.
GM or anything.
Yep. So we do have the metabolic boost go down and getting the third for Zerg. See, that seems to be more of the metagame right now, is that Zerg will take the third, almost play it like they're playing against Protoss in response to Terran's fast expansion. If,
And do Terrans normally build their expansion on the low ground, or do they build it on the high ground and float it more often?
just depends. I think that since iDynge was getting it so early, that's why he decided to build it on the low ground. But yeah,
Yeah, but like
that's
that let the Zerg know that he can build his third base safely, though. I mean, if it was on the top, then he probably wouldn't have his third down right now. Or am I wrong?
yeah. But he's also able to mine from it a lot quicker if he builds it on the bottom. But it's not
Yeah.
like it's easy to just take the third as Zerg, because there's a trade-off. He's gonna have to get all these lings here, but obviously Terran is going Reactor Hellion. And it looks like basically just a 1-1-1 if you want to call it that. And these Hellions are gonna be able to do a good amount of damage. I guess the big difference is that with all the queens from Zerg. I mean, Zerg has how many? 3 queens, a 4th on the way. So he's going to be able to handle these Hellions somewhat okay. But we have a Zerg Zergling attack here. Kind of surprising that these SCVs pull back, but pretty smart.
Yeah.
I like this though. Being aggressive with the Zerglings early on. Might even catch some of these. No, not quite. Oh man, he could have just picked off that one Hellion, but I guess it would have cost him a good amount of Zerglings. Probably a good call not to do that. But very...
Yeah, I like annoying harassment with the Zerglings too. I don't know why. I mean, we watch casts sometimes, and I always think that they should do that when there's a fast expansion by Terran. But then again, I guess it's going to be like, as soon as enough Hellions come out, it's going to be kind of shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually really like that attack by Zerg, because he kept his Zerglings alive, but did a good amount of damage, taking out a whole depot. iDynge was supply blocked for a little while there, and delayed mining time for a good amount of time as well. Plus, it makes you... It puts them
you're
on
breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It puts them on the back foot as well. Oh, good surround right here. Got one kill on the Hellions, just taking it to him right now. Might get one more kill. Oh, good micro by iDynge. And we're going to take a quick pause. Alright, welcome back. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we are back watching this ZVT game. Just had a pretty good attack by those Zerglings. Almost took out two of those Hellions. One of them just got by with just breath of his life right there. So somewhat standard play. Be interesting to see. Typically Zerg will either get Banelings or Roaches. You don't want to overbuild the Roaches, but you do want to have something to be able to defend if the Terran pushes, like has a big push coming basically. And wow, just really bad play there by Terran. Had a couple of his Hellions picked off.
For no reason. Why? I don't get why he didn't repair those Hellions before he sent them out. It didn't seem like it would take that long.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't know. Did he repair? Yeah, I guess he didn't. Well, we do have a Banshee sitting right here. Only have one starport, so it's only going to be single starport right here. Actually, same supply right now, but I have a feeling that, yeah, worker supply is 10 ahead for our Zerg player. And he even has a spore crawler, so he seems like he's going to be able to defend this Banshee if he ever comes out anytime soon. But as you'll notice right now, Terran doesn't really have that good of an army, I want to say. It's just kind of a weird thing. Like, when you try to get one of every unit, you end up not having that many units.
Yeah.
So we should see how Zerg transitions out of this.
Yeah, and he seems well defended here. He's got Lings, Spine Crawlers,
Oh, he's in great position. Has 3 bases to Terran's 2. I like his positioning. He's getting the Baneling Nest, and he should be getting Infestors too. Is there... nope, just the Baneling Nest. Oh, yep, there's the Infestation Pit. Just goes down. Actually, a little bit late on the upgrade. Something that I've noticed really helpful in this matchup is getting those upgrades for Lings. And defense is actually better. Maybe he got defense first. Nope. Yeah, you want to get defense first, mainly for the bio army. That's just how it works. It's better against bio army. And wow, the bio army has 1-1. So
when you get to a mid game like this, what's your game plan against Terran? I mean, tanks are starting to roll out the Terran now. But what are you trying to gear up for or trying to do?
So that's kind of why I'm not a big fan of... Well, it's a bit good attack by Zerg. That's why I'm not a big fan of the ZVT matchup, is because I feel like you really have to wait till late game to either get the Ultralists or the Broodlords out to really be able to push out. Although there are some attacks. You can do like the 2-2 Baneling Bust with Lings, and that just will stomp people.
2-2 meaning upgrades?
Yep, 2-2 upgrades, and you just run in with I'm not sure if it's maxed, but pretty close to maxed with Ling Baneling. It's ridiculous. It just hits so hard. It's such a weird timing. But as you can see from the production tab right now, Zerg has just everything being upgraded. Infestors are really good, but they're not really like an attacking unit. They're more defensive. They are great with attacks, but it's not like you're like, oh, I got Infestors, I'm going to go out and attack. It's like, I got Infestors, I'm not going to die right now.
Hmm.
So yeah, so really the Broodlord, at least I mean that's kind of how I have been playing it lately. Although Ultras are really good too. But to be honest, Terran doesn't have that big of an army right now. Kind of trying to do too much at once, getting the Blue Flame Hellions. I think you really have to either commit, are you going to go mech or are you going to go bio? Because then that depends on what upgrades you get.
Okay.
Yeah. So Terran or Zerg should be like just super greedy right now. He should have 2 more expansions going up. To be doing some more harassment also.
That Overlord paid off.
Yeah, I guess it did. He saw it, but
Bought
he's
it
not
better.
he's not doing anything right now. You got to do something with that knowledge. Looks like it's going to get up no problem. That planetary fortress, although big amount of Ling Baneling.
Are headed there.
Yep, they are coming out. There's only 1 tank in the area. Wow, he's going to get taken out. And if these Banelings connect... Oh, run those Banelings in. Oh, wow, good amount of kills on those SCVs. And yeah, oh, wow, made him cancel the planetary fortress. Yeah, that... I think that Overlord definitely paid off.
Yeah, he saved a handful of SCVs too.
Yeah. But I mean, he took out a good amount of SCVs too, and that's see right now Terran doesn't have that big of an army. If you look at that, 2 fungals and a couple of banelings is gonna do so much damage right there. Kind of ridiculous. So we do have a SCV transfer going on right now, and just yeah, Zerg. I mean, get to the higher level and you just start to just put down expansion after expansion. It is tough to defend, but he has a quick army right now. If he goes into Broodlord, it's going to be tough, but which it does look like he is getting Broodlord. He has the Greater Spire on the way, and should be getting these adrenal glands for the Zerglings, make them that much tougher. That's actually kind of a problem, though. His Zerglings are only at 1-1 right now, just now getting the +1 attack. So if he does meet in a direct engagement with these 2-2 bio units, they're pretty strong.
Oh yeah, the upgrades are looking good for the Terran.
Yeah, especially in this matchup. Like, you don't know how crazy it is. You can have like a swarm of Zerglings run in, and if you don't have at least equal upgrade advantage, they just all die. Like, watch this. You're about to see it right now. Unless some good fungals go off. Some good fungals. Ooh, good spread by iDynge, though.
Yeah, very good spread.
Decides to pull back, but by Zerg, I don't know. Just kind of pulling back a little bit too much. A couple of good fungals.
Ooh, nice
Banelings go off, but oh, just too good of a spread. And he's going to lose all these infestors. That sucks. Infestors are so strong.
Close, but not enough. Not enough beers at the party.
Yeah, I guess not enough beers. Really, though, I mean, he did pretty good considering that they had the upgrade advantage. I think that, I don't know, decent amount of fungals. Really want to save those infestors, though. Really is tough. So, Zerg is getting his 4th expansion right now. Just imagine if that was already up, he'd already be mining from it.
Yeah.
It's okay to go crazy and get like 100 drones, because what's going to happen is you can turn those into spine crawlers and spore crawlers later, just to help you with defense. But in the meantime, they're mining for you. We have 5 Broodlords out.
Got 8.
8?
Yeah.
8 what?
Broodlord.
Oh, 8 Broodlords.
Yeah.
Where are the other 3?
No idea.
They're just chilling back. Now, yeah, this is the composition that I'm talking about right now. So there should be probably getting some more gas right now as well.
So what is this, Broodlord Infestor Ling or what?
Yeah, I'd like to see a couple of Corruptors in there, but no, I like this. He's going to try to attack with the Broodlords on one side, I'm guessing. Oh, no, maybe he's going to straight up do it. It's kind of weird. I guess he's staying back with 5 Broodlords to defend his his 4th base, and then making a 5th, and then sieging up the 3rd. But yeah, these Lings are going down.
Zerg has enough.
Yeah.
I don't think Zerg's got enough stuff protecting those.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't want to just have
I'm
those
just gonna get
them
the
out on an island. They're not good in just like a small group. You really have to bring your whole army. That would have been a way different engagement right there. Basically splitting your army in half. You're saying, here, take half my army to the Zerg.
Yeah, and how come he left those 5 broodlords off to the side and not
I
attack with them?
really think he was just trying to play defense. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you see him splitting them up right now too. Isn't that
Yeah.
bad of an idea, but I don't know. Terran is doing a really good job though of macro. He's maxed out right now, and he has 3/3 upgrades.
Yeah.
Gonna be tough to deal with. They just run in right here. They're gonna pick off these broodlords. Look at that, one after another. They have no ground defense, and that is it. Good,
Yeah, I think
good swarm of lings
game.
here. Yeah, but they don't have the upgrades. Wow, there are 24 banelings, but once they all die, what's gonna happen?
Yep.
Big attack going on right now.
Hello,
Yeah, as he takes it out, but
Oh,
yeah, they took it out, and he does have the 4th to mine back on. I would have all these drones that he has and send him to the 4th.
yeah, but Zerg is like totally on a back foot right here. He's got almost half the supply that Terran does. Terran's got the upgraded advantage. Man, 3/3 bio is like so hard to deal with unless you've got some kind of AOE like ready to go.
Really, yeah,
And,
it is, but
Zerg keeps all the infestors.
the Infestor Broodlord is pretty damn tough. I'm wondering what iDynge is going to do with these 2 command centers that he has. Probably going to take a 4th. He's going to take a 4th and a 5th, or is he just going to have a defensive planetary?
I don't know. This map is like really good for those defensive planetaries because there's like the ramp chokes at the ramp.
A little Ling run by right here. Actually pretty good. Going to pick off some SCVs.
Yep.
Which is always good.
Army
Yep.
here.
Yeah, good little attack right there,
Yep.
keeping Terran on the back foot. So it looks like we have a defensive orbital command going on.
That works. He's trying to get more army out of his supply. Lost some SCVs.
So instant remax, somewhat instant by Terran. Going to take out the 4th right here. Just so strong, as you said, 3/3. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty sick.
And then just some blue flame Hellions to go with it. Wow, and they have 2-0 upgrades with the Hellions. That's cool and all, but I kind of think that's like, I don't know, maybe that's like a new style. I think it's taken away from other stuff. Wow, big Baneling damage. And these Broodlords there's a good amount of Broodlords. He's actually going to be able to take out this army without a problem. A couple of Corruptors would be good, just to take out these Medivacs. But wow, yeah, that was a little surprising. I'm not sure where those guys came from. Came out of nowhere.
Man, that is a ton of Broodlords.
Yeah.
So I take it Terran pretty much needs Vikings to deal with Broodlords, or are Ghosts an alternative, or are they totally done?
They used to be, but not anymore. I guess you could do Thor. Thor is good, but Vikings, it turns into a micro battle at that point, whether you can fungal them and how you use your Corruptors. But wow, yeah, what is that? 10 Broodlords coming out here, and I think he's gonna be able to take out the 4th base of the Terran right now.
Yeah.
So Terran is either going to have to take out some bases of Zerg, and I like how Zerg is re-expanding in the bottom right-hand corner. These Vikings, though,
You got 2 Vikings.
like 6 Corruptors. They easily take out these Vikings.
Yep.
Well, only lost 1
like
Broodlord so far. Doing so much damage.
Yeah, how come he has nothing underneath there to help the
Yeah,
Broodlord?
it would definitely be good. He's actually just morphing in some of his Corruptors as more Broodlords. So, yeah, anything would help right now. He has enough to make a couple of Zerglings. He's making 4 Infestors right now. You might as well just make Zerglings also. But the problem is that he morphed too many of his units into Broodlords. He only has 5 Corruptors right now against 5 Vikings. So once these Vikings take out the Corruptors, these Broodlords are just going to be fair game.
Man, it's crazy how Terran's been able to pump out units so quick. The bio units.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't ask me, man. I never understood how that worked. I do not know how to play as Terran or against Terran, but somehow they managed to pump out that much. I mean, I guess we could look at their,
Yeah,
yeah, 6
barracks,
barracks, 3 reactors. So I guess that kind of makes sense.
5 Star Force,
So Terran, yeah, look at that.
5.
Bunch of mules going down. Got the mules. But there are some infestors. They're coming back. They're saying, hey, we are not done with you. We are going to lay siege until you decide to die. Oh, so big fungal
Man, this is
would help
close
out.
match. Good one.
What's that?
This is a
Yeah.
close match.
Yeah,
Pretty
this
good
is
one.
a good one. I thought there were more Vikings, but... What?
Yeah, why, I didn't think it was over. Maybe, I don't know.
So yeah, very interesting. So I guess this is Idra's Smurf account where he plays Terran.
Yeah, that
So
must be.
yeah, I was kind of thinking that Terran was gonna win this game the entire time. I
Yeah,
think if
so
he
did
did
I.
a little, like, couple more drops, like in the bottom right-hand corner, he could have taken out a lot of stuff. If you drop the main, man, you can do so much damage. Take out the Greater Spire, you can really do some damage there. But wow, that was
Yeah, I kind of think he was late on his Vikings,
yeah,
too. If he could have got Vikings earlier and kept that Broodlord
yeah,
count lower.
yeah, definitely allowed those infestors to get out and do their damage. But yeah, I think he
Yeah.
tried to do too much. When he went a little bit of mech, you really just got to focus, basically pure bio. So yeah, hey, it was a fun game to cast either way though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
close one. A
yeah,
lot of back and
definitely.
forth.
Cool. Well, this is Team Donbot signing out.